Inflammation is your body's natural response to a threat. Think of it as a biological first responder team. When you get a cut or face an infection, your immune system rushes to the site. This process brings healing cells to the area, causing the redness, swelling, heat we associate with acute inflammation. This is a good thing. It is a sign that your body is actively working to protect and repair itself. Without this immediate, short-term inflammatory response, even minor injuries could become dangerously infected. Wounds would never properly close. It is a fundamental survival mechanism, perfected over millions of years to keep you safe and healthy. The problem begins when this alarm system refuses to turn off. This is known as chronic inflammation. Instead of resolving after the initial threat is gone, the inflammatory signals continue to fire quietly in the background, day after day. This persistent, low-grade state of alert can be triggered by many factors of modern life. Things like a diet high in processed foods, ongoing stress, lack of sleep, exposure to environmental pollutants can keep the body in a constant state of emergency. This prolonged state doesn't heal. It can begin to harm healthy tissues and organs, contributing to a wide range of health issues over time. A key player in this damaging process is a molecule called a free radical. Free radicals are unstable, highly reactive atoms that are missing an electron. They are a natural byproduct of our body's metabolic processes, like turning food into energy. However, their production is significantly increased by external factors like cigarette smoke, ultraviolet radiation, air pollution. In their desperate search to become stable, these free radicals will steal an electron from any nearby molecule, including the vital components of your cells, like DNA, proteins, cell membranes. This theft causes damage, a process known as oxidative stress, which in turn signals the body to initiate an inflammatory response. When this oxidative stress is constant, the cycle of damage and inflammation can become self-perpetuating. More free radicals lead to more cellular damage, which triggers more inflammation. This inflammation can then, in turn, generate even more free radicals, creating a vicious loop that is difficult to break. It's like a small fire that, instead of being put out, is continuously supplied with tiny drops of fuel, keeping it smoldering indefinitely. This underlying smolder of chronic inflammation is what scientists now link to many long-term health concerns. Understanding this cycle is the first step toward learning how to interrupt it and restore balance to the body. So, how do we stop this destructive cycle of free radicals and inflammation? The answer lies with a remarkable group of compounds called antioxidants. Antioxidants are the body's cellular peacemakers. Their primary job is to neutralize free radicals before they can cause harm. They perform this heroic task by generously donating one of their own electrons to a volatile free radical. This act of giving stabilizes the free radical, effectively disarming it and stopping its destructive rampage. The amazing part is that after donating an electron, the antioxidant molecule itself does not become a dangerous free radical, thereby breaking the chain reaction of damage. This neutralization of free radicals is the first and most direct way antioxidants help to quell inflammation. By reducing the overall load of oxidative stress on your cells, you reduce the primary trigger for the inflammatory alarm. Imagine a fire department that not only puts out fires, but also removes the flammable materials that could start a fire in the first place. They proactively clean up the unstable molecules, preventing the initial spark of cellular damage that would otherwise call the immune system into high alert. This preventative action is crucial for maintaining cellular health and preventing the onset of chronic inflammation. Beyond this direct action, antioxidants also work on a deeper level. They can interfere with the complex signaling pathways that turn on and sustain inflammation. Inside your cells, there are specific proteins and genetic switches, like one called NF-kappa B, that act as master regulators of the inflammatory response.